This episode of Fire Pit Friday takes your favorite girls on fire, Cece and Cynthia, on an artistic journey downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Art at the Arcade is the event that takes thousands of visitors on an art crawl every first Saturday of the month. Multiple galleries open their doors to avid art lovers as well as anyone else that is curious to see what the gallery crawl is all about. Art at the Arcade is a collective organization that hosts an assortment of contemporary artists from throughout the world to Nashville.
My name is Andy Yonha, and you're watching Fire Pit Friday. Hey.
How are you spending your Friday nights? Toasting your own marshmallows? Fire Pit need rekindling? Come on, join us every Friday night at the Fire Pit, where our conversation really heats up. Okay, so here we are, our first stop of the evening. Cynthia and I, we begin at Davis Art Advisory, and meeting Sarah Davis was a highlight. She's the founding principal advisor of Davis Art Advisory, and it was really interesting. You know, I didn't realize Art Advisory provides art consultation and art acquisition, and they also assist homeowners, individual collectors, interior designers, small businesses, and corporations. And Sarah Davis, well, she's just full of info. Check it out.
Can I help you? Absolutely. We're just talking about the general need here, and we thought, maybe are Daisy Dukes required for this art gallery? It's not. Very much not the case. Daisy Dukes are optional. We like that. I'm sure the artists would like that because he's from Montreal. I'm sure they love the. And who is this artist? This is Matthew Levesque. He's from Montreal. And here he is down south? Yeah, you know, I found him at an art show in Chicago. That's where I find most of my artists. Wait a minute. You're the woman here, the showroom woman. Yes, I'm Sarah Davis. I'm the owner. Sarah, yeah, look, there's just like a million people that are walking around with us. Okay, introduce yourself to them. My name is Sarah Davis. I'm the owner of Davis Art Advisory, and our physical space is called the showroom. Can I ask you how long you've been working here with the Art Crawl? How long have you been actually opening up your doors to the Art Crawl? We opened in May, so we haven't been here in a year. We actually just relocated here from New York. We were living in Brooklyn. We have several Brooklyn artists here. Wow. We love New Yorkers. Adam Cremona is from Connecticut. Adam, nice to meet you. And I did pick this up on the way in, so this is yours, correct?
It is.
Okay, tell me about this. What is this?
It's a demo I did actually last year in Brooklyn. It's a 3-song EP, and I just came down here to actually shop that around and use it as a demo and engineer.
Alright, so where can people visit you? First of all, on your MySpace.
MySpace is just myspace.com /Adam Cremona.
Now, have you discovered anybody? Have you found an artist that's really in demand now, that people really want their work?
Yes, actually, this artist right here, he just sold one of his larger pieces to a local collector. And who is this? This is Ryan Scully. He is a Brooklyn-based artist, and I found him through another artist's link and just fell in love with him. You can't really tell. You'd have to kind of zoom in on one of these pieces, but he grew up in the shadow of a nuclear plant, so he's all about sort of biomorphic natural subjects and how they evolve and things. Alright, we're going to mingle, and we're going to mingle with your crowd here, so we're not going to monopolize you, but you're very welcome to be here. Thank you so much, both of you. You're so interesting and wonderful. I'm glad you came in.
Awesome.
Alright,
Good luck with your demo.
Thanks so much.
Super. We're on to the next. We're going to mingle. We're going to conquer.
And we're going to learn about art.
Okay, so that was a lot of fun, but let's go have more fun. Let's twist, 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 twist. Well, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Twist, one of Nashville's newest galleries. You know, Twist was recently launched by art consultant Caroline Carlisle and artist curator Beth Gilmore. And they feature an eclectic mix of local and regional artists with exhibitions that they change monthly. So, like I said, this is every first Saturday of the month here in Nashville. So each month you'll see a new piece at Twist, Twist.
What is this one? I like red wearing and then Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia Orchestra. An oldie, but a goodie.
I like, so how about, can I ask you your name and what did you do with the art?
He did so much. That worked really hard.
Your name is?
Maggie Barnes.
And your name is?
Michelle Stewart.
And so tell us what you did in order to create this atmosphere.
Well, we have painted branches and painted pods from the trees. And then there was like 4 of us in here that just covered the entire walls with paint. We all went crazy with it. They are.
Are they for real?
Yeah.
And they're just painted?
And we hung them all, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's really cool. I would like to see the tree that these bean pods, they're a little frightening in size.
Those are the real trees, actually.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, some of them are actually connected. If you can look through, the ones that aren't painted are actually connected to the tree.
So we left the Twist Gallery and we headed down to another one of their exhibits, which is an actual art installation that some local high school students had. They teamed up with their teacher to create this interactive art exhibit. And they just finished assembling it, and we are inside, and there's wet paint, and that is a recipe for disaster with us. Just so you know, we're in here and we're learning about a brand new art form called Nouveau Maximalism. That's a mouthful.
Okay.
Todd Green, the artist.
I think so.
This is very cool. We're just talking about your... tell us, where did this all start?
Well, let's see. It's a new movement actually.
Okay.
This is the first night of it. It's called Nouveau Maximalism.
Did you start it?
Yes.
Okay, we are at cusp.
I love that. It's innovative.
We're introducing it.
This is the very first Nouveau Maximalism show ever. It takes all its cues. It's a direct descendant of Marcel Duchamp, and there are clues in here as to the homage to Duchamp, who was kind of the first one to bring in. He coined the term ready-mades, and he was the first one to bring in the commonplace community-made items into the art world and call them art.
Okay.
And also was one of the fathers of Dadaism and grandfather of Surrealism. And there's been a lot of natural descendants of Marcel Duchamp, and I am cocky enough to think that I have the hubris to believe that I'm actually a descendant of Marcel Duchamp as well. There's a rake over there, that's already made over there, but that, of course, that happened 100 years ago. So people like Rauschenberg and Boys.
Wait, is that Marcel's rake? Is that what you're saying?
That is Marcel's rake right there.
Marcel must sell a lot of those at Home Depot.
Person walking in, looking and feeling this art, and becoming one with their corner of this room, what do you want them to walk away with?
I guess I do want kind of a holistic sensory overload.
Okay.
But at the same time,
it is
a sensory overload, but at the same time, being able to leave it and seeing from the outside and leaving the windows open for it to be kind of an aquarium, to peer in and see from the outside, people interacting with other people in the room, that there's something kind of voyeuristic desire to see how people are interacting with kind of this sensory overload.
Becoming one with the art. Becoming one with the art. Humming, one with the art. Woo! Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, maybe that was a little over the top silly, but let me tell you, we've been drinking wine from one gallery to the next, so please don't expect too much from here on out. All right, the next gallery that we stopped at was the Bell Art Studio Gallery. This is owned and operated by artist Marlene Dewal de Bach. I would love to be able to walk you into this art gallery and have Marlene tell her story, but unfortunately, our audio wasn't working inside the gallery. So I would be remiss if I couldn't tell you her story. So I hope I do it justice, Marlene. Marlene was born in Belgium, Europe, and Marlene finished her art studies there just before moving to Mozambique with her husband in the 80s. In 1990, after a short return to Belgium, they left for South Africa, where they stayed for 10 years. This country, with its rich cultural diversity, was a source of inspiration. Marlene initially painted colorful market scenes and people, but moved away into sculptures as subjects for her paintings. And we asked Marlene, a lot of your paintings do not have faces, they're shadows of people. And she explained that moving from place to place, meeting people for the first time, and not knowing each other, being reserved as an artist, she was almost faceless. It was very difficult for her to warm up and get to know people from place to place, so her paintings reflect her emotions at the time. Now, Marlene is a beautiful person, and I highly suggest that everybody stop by the gallery and say hi to her. And remember, again, every first Saturday they do an art crawl. You gotta go.
We're with right now the artist. The artist. Look at this. Can you just pan up here for us, please? Okay, that's John Lennon. What was the last interview we just did? Fab Four. And who did we just interview? Hey. So this is perfect. So this is awesome. Right. Could you please tell me how long did it take you to do something? This just seems like so interesting.
Well, it's more about the drying process. Okay. And there's different layers. So the mediums, it's a mixture of acrylics, oils, spray paints, wood stains.
And then is it lather? Is that
yeah, the finishes are resin. You know, they use bar tops, they use surfboards, things like that. It's just a course.
It's clean. It's very clean, very fresh. Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
I do, I really do.
I love creating. Just have fun, you know? Just do what you love, paint what you want to paint, whatever makes you happy is going to make you keep doing what you want to do. And have meaning to it as well, you know? That's what drives me.
That is so nice.
Thank you. I try to be a nice guy.
The whole time he stood with a bottle of wine in his hand. We like him.
That's right. We will serve wine here soon, right?
You have got to come down to the arcade and visit with Andy. And Andy, where can people see you online?
People can see my work at www.andyonha.com.
I have got to tell you, Cynthia and I were so inspired with Andy. Andy chose the mystical lotus flower as his inspiration and uses identifying words such as creative power and purity amid adverse surroundings. Andy, could you design a Girls on Fire piece for us?
That looks like my Uncle Eddie.
John Hung Ha, born in Saigon, Vietnam. He studied graphic design at Memphis College of Art and then later received a BFA from Rhode Island School of Design and Printmaking. Now based in Brooklyn, New York, John shows his art from New York to Nashville. And while we were there, he sold a piece of his artwork.
The poets over here are part of an organization called Youth Speaks. We do spoken word workshops, slams, open mics, and shows. And James went to D.C. to be part of an international poetry slam this summer with a team representing Nashville. And at TSU in April, we'll be doing a statewide poetry slam to decide to represent Nashville and Chicago. So, as you look around at the art, choose your favorite, and they are for sale. And if you want to support Youth Speaks, there's a little green bucket there, and a mailing list.
complected captivates me, and slowly the walls around my heart lessen. You smile and it's like the sun is being brought from above. My heart rate speeds, I'm beginning to breathe and take heed to the symptoms of love. I feel like you are an angel that God made special for me. And then when I hold you close, I get my daily dose of your aroma and just breathe. When you're around, it's like the world slows down and then pause. Not like you so perfect and true, but along with my love, you accept my flaws. Together forever, that's what it seemed like, and unable to tell the difference in between my days and nights. All I know is my days became weeks, my weeks became months, and my months became years. And my love for you continually grew and surpassed all of my fears. I never want to be in need of your love. With you, take my heart because there's no one else to love. And your beautiful eyes and caramel complexion captivates me, and willingly my heart beckons.
How lucky were we to stumble upon this awesome event, and then meeting Benjamin, who is solely responsible for organizing local schools to perform and compete in a Poetry Slam youth event. That's pretty awesome. We were lucky enough to see some of these dynamic and passionate students perform.
This is a piece I wrote to my mother called My Delicate Flower.
How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, man.
To my delicate flower, stay strong, this I encourage you. I will shield you from whom try to devour you, stay strong. It won't be long till we're going home. Are your rights, are your wrongs, are your wrongs, are your rights. Every day, every night, you're blind, you have loved, and you had to fight. What belongs to Christ and be disposed by his might, I promise you. My delicate flower, my word, when I break it, if the roots of love be plucked, the ground shall break. The earth will shake and the moon will rise the tides of every sea and lake. See, this bond will not quiver or quake. This bittersweet cake of love will not be ate by shame or hate, but will be embraced by faith. I refuse to let society destroy what God has created, nor shall you be swallowed by pity and hatred, but will be untouched and sacred. Whoever comes close will be stoned by the stones of David. My delicate flower, you shall rise from this basement of hatred. You shall escape from the hold of Satan, the flower that will grow in the field of raisins. My delicate flower was sprouted from a crack in the pavement. So delicate, but has sown a seed that has grown into a tree. That tree is me, the veil of love that shades you from thieves of peace. I will sacrifice my life to cease the beast of destruction, to resurrect the tomb of my mother's loving, to heal the wounded suffering. My life is not all laughs and cuddles, rainbows and bubbles, but there is struggle and rubble on this path of life. Love is light on this road of darkness. Every flower needs water to grow from the grasp of weeds, like every addict needs a spark of hope to escape from this life of alcohol and dope. It's you for which I have a potent ocean of love for. It's you I've cried for, lied for, prayed for. It's your sins that Jesus died for. It's this piece of metaphors that I wrote to better the delicate life of yours. I will feed you my soul until you vomit the spirit of turmoil. Ma, you have the power to vanquish those who seek devourment, the endowment to alter the minds of those who doubt the flower that can overcome empowerment. With the omnipotence of love, we shall rise above this all. Put a pause to this restless cause of earthly brawls. Ma, don't fall. My delicate flower, stand tall.
You heard the words, now we're going to meet the people. Let's have a little chat with your name.
My name is Sebastian Jones. I attend Nashville Art Crawl. Youth Speaks is a non-profit organization trying to reach out to other youth through spoken word, trying to get them involved in a positive way. You know, we go out and we perform this. December 6th, we held a show at Vanderbilt Frankfurt Auditorium. It was our first annual, called State of the Word, which the piece we just seen. It was the opening.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're new and we're trying to, we're trying to build. Trying to get more youth involved, so that's why we're going out doing things like this and performing at recreational centers and trying to get stuff started in the schools. We're just trying to trying to get everyone involved.
So it's poetry, but it's performance art. Really?
Yes.
That's really what it is.
And your name is Sebastian, and your name is?
I'm James Leonard.
And you are? Yeah. Wonderful. Let's make, and it's positive.
It's positive.
You're so young to have so much passion. What do you draw from? Life experience? Or just what you observe?
Everything, really. I mean, you see struggles of a mother, you see, just having events that you have to pull out. All
And you with the men, you and I have to talk.
There's always something to write about. Life itself is an inspiration. There's always something to write about.
Wow, you're so young and you already have that message.
You already get it. I hope you spread. You're spreading this message online, I hope.
Yes,
Okay. Tell me where to go.
Yeah, we got youspeaksnashville.org. That's our website. You can catch some videos of us and learn more about the organization.
There's a lot of groups in Nashville other than us that are doing spoken word. Another one is actually started college, Vanderbilt Spoken Word, VSW, and so they also have a website. I'm pretty sure you can find it on You Speaks. But this movement has been going on for a few years, but we're trying to bring it to the forefront of the discourse.
And the art crawl is a good venue for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, any venue is good.
Do you all go to the same school?
I go to Honors Lane High School.
And I got to make it work.
In Hillsborough.
Wow. And how did the schools get together? Are you just...
Benjamin actually came, he was doing this same sort of thing in a different area, and he kind of brought it to Nashville, and I heard word of mouth, from a friend, and it really brought all of the schools. I mean, there's like a representative from every school in Nashville. And, it brought all of the schools to different areas like YCAP or the library downtown or YMCA, which is how we got involved with this. And it just kind of brought us all together. And now we're just kind of working together, meshing.
I think this is like my favorite thing we saw tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
They have really good energy.
Art on all levels tonight. This is fantastic. Okay, well, keep your positive energy, guys, please.
And we're going to remember all of you and we introduce them. So we've crawled through the art and okay. So, the art crawl. Okay. I'm sure that's not really funny, but no.
Woo, Cynthia, that was some art crawl.
It was. We crawled. You know what?
I love art.
I do too. And you know what? I have to tell you once again, it just reinforces how many talented people are in Nashville. All right, here we go. This is like take 700. All right.
Woo, Cynthia, what a wonderful time at the art crawl.
It was really, really, really cool. And you know, it was really inspirational. Not just painters, but the performers. Oh, I just poked you in the eye.
Okay, listen, we had too much to drink.
That's it, we did. Too many margaritas, too much art crawl. We crawled, we drank.
Oh my gosh, I love going to the art crawl, but please, one thing to remember is make sure you have a designated driver.
That's it.
My gosh.
Lucky for us, our camera operator is a designated driver.
There is wine and food and everything at them.
We had a great time, and
thank you to everybody.
Once again, Nashville, you continue to amaze us.
Yes.
Woo! Bye-bye.
Woo! Okay.
Today we're in Ashland, Kentucky. We're going to learn how to make the infamous drink, pond scum. If you've never had pond scum before, you haven't had the drink. Let's go find out from the expert, Walt Curtis. Come on, let's go figure out how to do this whole pond scum thing. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I heard that you were the pond scum expert.
I'm the pond scum expert, there's no doubt about it. Can't make a better pond scum than I can.
All right, so I want to know how to make pond scum, and so does everybody else over here. So what do you need?
Okay, I need Splenda, Rose's lime juice,
That you shouldn't skimp on, folks.
Absolutely not. Light rum and mint. Okay, here we go. First we start off with a measuring cup. And what we do is we'll take 10 sprigs of mint. Okay. 9, 10, and that one up there, let's count that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
11.
Mm-hmm.
You take 6 packs of Splenda, 6 ounces of Rose's lime juice.
And where can you get Rose's lime juice?
Any Walmart, any commercial supermarket. Then you take a spoon and you muddle the mint.
Okay, give me a word that has muddle in it. Oh, I mean like an expression, like muddle.
You muddled the whole thing up. Now let me go in here and I will get a
funnel.
Funnel. I'll take my
now
jar.
I see what you're recycling here. I think you're being very earth-friendly and green.
We will take
the muddled mint.
Pour it down inside and take this and put it down.
You actually put the mint
into
the bottle.
The bottle. Now we'll take and pour in 9 ounces of
9 ounces of your light rum.
Light rum.
Okay.
Okay, so what we will do, we will continue the same process until it is full. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
Okay.
Okay, that's how I measure it.
All right.
So then from there, I'll take your normal club soda.
All right.
Pour it into the glass. Stir. Take a fresh slice of lime.
Oh, that just gives it a little twist. Wow.
And for you, Colleen, Cece, try it.
Wow. Here we go, folks. This is the moment of truth. This is True Pond Scum from Walter Curtis. Here we go. The smell,
It's
the aroma.
refreshing. It's not overly alcoholic taste of alcohol.
It's light, it's delicious, it's a perfect summertime drink. This is amazing.
Pond Scum.